What's happening, YouTube? Knife Factor at it again, and today we are going to do the unboxing of the Oeser F22 KickStop designed by Lee Williams. But I'm just kidding, because I already pre-recorded an unboxing and somehow there was no, I don't know how I missed the volume. Maybe I didn't have my microphone plugged in, but it still should have done it through the camera. So whatever, we're going to go ahead and do an overview and review of this fabulous knife, because I pre-recorded that recording so I could post it, you know, just let a few stack up with some new knives I got technically last year. And with that said, Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve and's already having a great start to their year, and man, just make it an awesome year. So let's get into the specs on this thing. We have a blade length of 3 3/8, cutting edge right at about 3 1/4, 4, that real close to 4 1/2 on the handle length, and a total length of right at 7 3/4. So you have your measurements there. We're going to get into this caliper, check the spine for you, see how you like that. 0.117, so we're pretty thin back there, but not bad, but thin enough to get some sliciness out of it. So behind the edge, let me get right in there, try to get it in the right spot. 0.0285, and a handle thickness of 0.5055 inches. There you have it, the Oeser KickStop. I don't know what else to tell you. This is awesome, but I am going to tell you that this blade material is M390. We have, on this one, we have some carbon fiber scales with some bronze hardware, bronze shield, bronze titanium backspacer, bronze titanium milled pocket clip, which is very nice in the lines. We have a compression frame lock. I'm looking in there, I'm not seeing any milling, which it doesn't, this knife does not need it, and I will give you the weight of that as soon as I give you the other specs. M390 steel running on bearings, and of course the Lee Williams stop or KickStop. No play, just back and forth as it's working, but as soon as it's in its place, it's good to go. We have somewhat of a clip point started, but as you get to the tip, you get your spine completely back, I guess, for a little extra tip strength. I have been using this knife, and it is very fabulous, and I know paper cutting hasn't been my thing on this page, but why not? Very clean. Yeah, you can see I'm doing little tiny shavings there. So let's get into the weight before I forget, and then I'll tell you how I really feel about it, which I think that's probably pretty much apparent already. Come on, 0 just to make sure, with a total weight of 3.2 ounces. Yeah, see, no reason for milling. This knife is fabulous. I love the classic lines and somewhat of a classic look, you know, of the old slip joints and Barlows and stuff when they have the shields on them. I don't know, the bronze hardware to me, I love black and bronze, black and brass, black and copper, but this bronze is beautiful. The carbon fiber looks great too. Blade looks great. I don't know if this is I'm just going to say a flat grind. That's not, I don't feel a hollow grind at all. But what do I know? Let's check some centering here. I don't know if you can tell on here, but it is centered. Boy, it sure doesn't look like that on the camera. I can alter this to look however I want through the camera lens. So it is centered. There you have it. Oops. Blade play? Nothing. I can kind of feel the lock moving a little bit, but lock solid. And shut wise, barely have to shake it, even with that frame lock. Oh, it's smooth. It hammers open. I have no complaints about this knife. I wouldn't even know. In hand for me, it's great. I like where the pocket clip is. Pocket clips usually sit pretty good in the hand for me. There's no jimping. It is right hand only, tip up only. So lefties, I'm sorry, and you tip downers, well, you're just tip downers. I'm sorry for you guys too. And with that being said, I would like to get into a discussion of, I'm going to do a video and I'm going to ask you guys how you'd like to see certain things on the page. So I'm just going to put out a handful of knives and I'm going to chat with you and ask you questions, and hopefully you'll be answering them. So that will be the next, I'll make that my next video. I haven't made it yet, so get ready. For those of you that do keep up with me, I appreciate it. I'm up to 180 subscribers now, which is just epic, and I appreciate it. I'm getting likes. I'm getting some views on, obviously, knives that really want to be seen. Over 1,000 views. That is spectacular, and I super appreciate it. But while we're here, please give me a follow on Instagram at knife_factor, and please continue to subscribe and like my videos. I really appreciate it, and it's helping the videos get out there so more of you guys get to see what I think of knives. I wish I could have complained about this one for you a little bit. It is a bit pricey. It's over $300, and the description, down in the description, I will leave the link to where I got this from at DLT, which has always had great customer service for me, and I do nothing but give them shout outs. They've just always been great. I've been buying knives from them for years, and they don't sponsor me or anything in anyhow, so this is a genuine shout out from a long time customer. Thanks DLT, and everybody else, Happy New Year and have a great one.